Oh, 2909, my gorgeous Libra, is your number when it comes to numerology. Like, oh my God. When it comes to the beginning of this week, there are two things I need you to pay attention to, my gorgeous Libra. Do you hear me? At around the beginning of this week, there are two things I really need you to pay attention to. Number one, somebody very naughty, somebody very dishonest, somebody not really nice, somebody who got away something that they should have never gotten away in the first place, with somebody really horrible and dishonest you are going to come across. Listen to me very carefully. At around the beginning of this week, there are two things I need you to pay attention to, for the love of God. The number one is this not really nice person you are most certainly going to come across. Somebody not really nice, somebody's dishonest, somebody who did something not really nice, to somebody else, and somebody who got away with something they shouldn't have got away with in the first place. You're going to become aware of this naughty, this not really nice and rather horrible and dishonest person, and because of this person, through this person, a really big question to you it's going to be answered when it comes to some kind of contemplation that you've had for a while. This is going to bring you a clear answer, such a big moment of clarity. Do you understand what I mean? I know this sounds really crazy, I know this sounds really bizarre right now, but at around the beginning of this week, this is going to be absolutely obvious when you are reminded of this particular contemplation you had for a while. Because of this person, because of this situation, you will have a clear answer, a really big moment of clarity when it comes to some kind of something that you have been wondering about, something that you have been contemplating about for a while, for ages. Now you will most certainly know which way to go and what to do based on this situation. Indeed, you really need to be honest with yourself. This is a clear moment of guidance. You need to be honest with yourself. Follow your intuition when it comes to this, no matter what. Just remember, you will know exactly what to do based on this situation and based on this person. You will know exactly what to do when it comes to one of the biggest contemplations you've had for a while, to be honest with you. And the second thing, that's the thing number one, okay? The second thing, when it comes to the beginning of this week, now you are again going to be reminded of this really beautiful person who is no longer in your life. Do you understand me? The second thing I need you to so much pay attention to, oh my God, this is going to be impossible not to notice. The second thing is consisting of you being reminded of this particular person who is no longer here, who is no longer in this world. This is somebody who was so beautiful. This person was the major part of your life. This person was this major part of your journey. This person died. This person is no longer here. And this person is in the spirit world right now. Oh my God, you were so connected to this person when this person was alive, and you still feel this immense connection, okay? You still feel so connected to this beautiful person, and I don't blame you, because we are talking about somebody beautiful, somebody so gorgeous, somebody so genuine, somebody so nice in every possible way. You will be reminded of that person at around the beginning of this week. This is the second thing I need you to pay attention. I need you to pay attention to. Everything is going to be reminding you of that person. You will be reminded of that person. Maybe you're going to smell that person's perfume. Maybe you're going to smell this person's food that they used to cook if they were cooking. Maybe you're just going to sense this person around you. Maybe you're just going to sense this person, like, with the corner of your eye. Maybe you will see this person with the corner of your eye, sitting or standing next to you. It really depends how this is going to happen, or maybe every single thing is going to be reminding you of this person. But now the bottom line is that you're going to be reminded of this person who's no longer here, who is now in the spirit world. And now through this person, you're not only going to be reminded of this person, but you're also at the same time going to realize and you're going to realize that there is some kind of collaboration that you're going to need to make. You're going to realize through this person, what do you need to do? My gorgeous Libra, for example, now it's not only about you being reminded of this person, but through this person, you're also going to be, because of this person, now suddenly you will be reminded of something that you were avoiding doing. You know, some kind of collaboration, some kind of a commitment that you're going to need to do for the next 3 months, something that you have been avoiding, and something that you didn't want to do, something that you did not like doing. And now suddenly you're going to understand that this person, this spirit, wants you to do this, wants you to do this. So not only you're going to remember this beautiful person, but you're also going to be reminded of something that you have been putting aside, something that you have been avoiding doing. Now this is going to become a crystal clear, such a wonderful moment of clarity. You're going to be reminded of the path that you're on, but most certainly you're going to be reminded of something really specific that you're going to need to do for the next 3 months. This in itself, it's like you doing certain things that you don't want to do, maybe going somewhere for the next 3 months, doing some kind of a course, or maybe collaborating, just doing something for the next 3 months, which is going to be so unlike you. You know, it's really going to kind of like change the whole balance when it comes to your life. And I think that this has been putting you off a little bit. You know, at the same time, you're taking some kind of a risk while you're doing this, and this was also like kind of putting you off. And in order to do this, you're also going to need to make some kind of a compromise, and that was also putting you off. But you remembering this beautiful person is just really going to put your mind to rest. You know, it's really going to help you to relax when it comes to all those things that you have been worrying about, that have been kind of putting you off and preventing you going forward in the background. All of them are about to disappear. This is why this is going to be so important. So you will realize what you need to do. For the next 3 months, you're going to need to do something like some kind of collaboration, or maybe learning something, or going somewhere. You know, it is going to change your life like a little bit. It is going to change your life slightly. What was worrying you, you know, a little bit initially. But there was also compromise that you're going to need to make. But then again, my gorgeous Libra, at the end of 3 months, there is so much which is going to change in your life. There is so much which is going to happen in your life. That is going to be good, that is going to be positive. You really need to believe in yourself at this stage. You know, in 3 months exactly, oh my God, something so beautiful, something so successful, it's going to come out of it. Listen to me very carefully. You're going to be so glad that you decided to do this. You're going to be so glad, and at the end of 3 months, you are going to be so excited when it comes to what's ahead of you. And you're going to be thinking like, oh my God, if I didn't take this on, oh my God, I would miss all this. I would miss like the biggest and the most ultimate lifestyle change I've ever had. I was ever standing in front. The door which are going to open to you in exactly 3 months are going to be completely out of this world. Everything in your life is going to change. There is so much you're going to learn and realize about yourself. You know, within the next 3 months, it's going to be crazy. So this is why this is going to be so important for you to take on, because in 3 months time, you're going to have a big reason to celebrate. A whole new door is about to open. And this is really a lot to do with you doing what you want to do in this life, making the most of it, and also at the same time carrying with such an important plan. You know, at the same time carrying with such an important plan when it comes to your future, the way you imagined it to be. And also, my gorgeous Libra, when it comes to the beginning of this week, you are going to make such a beautiful discovery. Oh my God. you are going to have this gorgeous, gorgeous spiritual experience. Do you know how it's going to happen in such a weird way? You are going to have this phone call or a message, and you're going to need to go somewhere really urgently. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I need to go somewhere urgently. I forgot to do this. Oh my God. And you're going to be panicking, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be about a phone call or a message where you're going to be reminded of something that you forgot to do. And you're going to have this moment of panic. You're going to be panicking. I can see you going somewhere and doing this really quickly. It's all going to be fine. Don't worry about it whatsoever. But what is going to happen on your way there, what is going to happen while you're there, or maybe on your way from there, there is some kind of discovery you are going to have, my gorgeous Libra. There is this experience, surprising experience you are going to have. What are you going to discover? It's going to be, you are going to have this beautiful spiritual experience, something really beautiful and spiritual. It's going to happen. You're going to see something not many people see. You're going to become aware of something not many people are able to become aware of, because it's all about your own mind and your own spirituality. You're reaching such a high and such a powerful level to have happen to you what is actually going to happen to you. You're going to have a beautiful spiritual experience, and you're going to discover something so much you want to do, you want to try, you want to start doing, you know, regularly, baby, when it comes to your own spirituality, something that makes you feel good instantly. You know, this is going to be priceless when it comes to your life and when it comes to your energy. No matter how busy you can be, you're always going to work on this in order to bring this into your life. This is how good this is going to make you feel. So you are going to decide to you're going to make this decision, you know, to start this venture when it comes to this spirituality, my gorgeous Libra. You're transcending, you're healing, you're going on to the next level of your spiritual journey. You know how rewarding this is going to be for you in general, but at the same time, the moment in time you feel so drawn to do this spiritual thing or to start doing this, you know, at that moment in time, you really need to know that a very negative stage of your life, you know, has come to an end, which is ever so important. You are about to liberate yourself, and this is such an important sign, my gorgeous Libra, indeed. And by the time you get by the time you get to the mid part of this week, you know what's really absolutely brilliant? Something that you're going to have such a positive news here, like, oh my God, you're going to have such a positive news when it comes to the midweek about something you have been worrying about, you know, something that you have been worrying about, something financial. You know, there is something that you have been worrying about when it comes to your money, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your financial situation. And this has also been like kind of restricting you quite a lot as well. You know, when it comes to what you have been worrying about, when it comes to your money and when it comes to your finances, you really are going to have such a positive news. You're really going to have such a positive news, my gorgeous Libra, and you will know that you don't have to worry anymore about your finances or about your financial situation. This really good news is going to be consisting of two things. Number one, you are going to have a brilliant opportunity which is going to be ever so beneficial for your finances. Number one, it's going to be like you're going to have such a brilliant opportunity which is going to be so good for your finances. And number two, my gorgeous Libra, you're also going to be able to kind of move on from some kind of a restriction that has been affecting you and your finances in like a really, really bad way. And you really need to go with this flow, and you need to do something about it immediately right now while you are completely unrestricted. It's all about you finding yourself within this zone, my gorgeous Libra, where you you are benefiting from this flow like at no other time. Do you know, you almost as if like right now this week you cannot get wrong, you know, you cannot get things wrong whatsoever as long as you are following your intuition, and that's exactly what you are gonna be doing here right now. Only like about a couple of days later, still at around the midweek, you know what, you really are this beautiful possibility. It's going to be revealed to you, you know, my gorgeous Libra. Like about a couple of days later, something is going to remind you of your past, something is going to remind you of your childhood, and I think that there's going to be some kind of a blast from the past. Somebody's going to get in touch with you, you know, somebody's going to send you some kind of a message from your past, from your childhood, or you may see their picture, their photo. I know something is going to trigger this within you, and you are suddenly going to be reminded of your childhood, you're suddenly going to be reminded of your past, and now suddenly, my gorgeous Libra, you're also going to be reminded of some kind of possibility that, you know, you are ignoring. You're also going to be reminded, you know, through your past, through your nostalgia, somehow you're going to be reminded, or you're going to be focusing on this possibility, and you're going to be reminded of this possibility in life that you are ignoring. And this is indeed to do with your lifestyle, and it's to do with certain things that are inspiring you, and it's to do with the certain things that will make your life so much more meaningful and so much more colorful. And if you follow this instantly, I mean, instantly, this is indeed going to heal you. When I say if you follow this, if you really take this seriously, this is going to lead towards like such a beautiful achievement, but it's again to do with your lifestyle and the way you're going to live your life. It's going to be so much more meaningful. There are certain changes that you're going to need to make in order to make this happen. There is a certain process that you're going to need to go through, but it's going to last for a while, but my God, it's going to be so worth it. This is to do with your lifestyle, a change, and making the most out of the spiritual journey in general. Something that's going to make you to enjoy your life on daily basis. Every single day you will be able to enjoy things around you you're not able to enjoy right now. So it's really telling me to do with a really big lifestyle changes you're going to realize that are so imminent for you to do. Maybe you're just going to want to redecorate your whole home. Maybe you will want to move away. Maybe you will want to move to the different city. Maybe you will want to move to the different country. Maybe you will want to move to the forest somewhere. Maybe you will want to move by the river, by the sea. You know, it really depends. Whatever it is, go with it, because it is immensely going to heal you and it's going to have a major impact on your life. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Libra, such a beautiful, positive experience. You know, it's like socializing, baby, and you having a great time. You know, you're going to be socializing. I can see people around you. I can see you doing something you haven't done for a while. Maybe it is to do with socializing. Maybe it is to do with you being surrounded by the certain people. I know you're going to be enjoying yourself. And like a really big question, something that you have been indecisive about, whether you should commit to something or not, it's going to be answered, you know, on that, you know, when it comes to this party, or when it comes to this gathering, when it comes to this situation. It's really a lot to do with which conversation is going to come up, what people are going to be talking about, what you're going to be talking about, because like something that you have been so indecisive about, whether you should commit yourself to something or not, you know, you will know what do you need to do. You will have a big answer here, and you're going to decide to commit yourself to it. By committing yourself to this, you will protect yourself, you will protect your life, you will protect your energy, you will set the boundaries. But you're not going to like something. There is something that is going to make you feel unhappy when it comes to this commitment, because you're going to need to give something away that you don't want to give away, you know. And this is why it's going to be delayed like about a day or two. You're going to have this hermit mode where you're going to be thinking about it intensely, but you are going to come to this conclusion. This is something that you really need to do. You're going to come to this conclusion that this is something that you really need to do. It's a really great sign that you most certainly came out of your comfort zone. It's a really great sign that you are already seeing things from a completely different perspective, and you're going to take this very seriously. There is a certain move that you're going to make. There is something that you're going to do in order to start that commitment, and a couple of days later you are already going to have such a big reason to celebrate when you find out which surprising opportunity is going to come with it. This opportunity is going to allow you to speed something up, something that has been delayed for so long. When you find out what this is, oh my God, you're gonna absolutely love it. So now, my gorgeous Libra, I'm just gonna shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be your tarot card of the week. I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be your tarot card of the week. Well, 8 of coins, surprise, surprise, there you go. You're also going to have such an important reward. By the end of this week, my gorgeous Libra, you're going to feel so good, because you are going to have a big reward when it comes to your hard work. Okay, it's not only about the reward when it comes to your hard work, but it's also like this moment of clarity you're going to have. You know what, for example, you should carry on with, what you should avoid, what you should move on from, and what you should carry on with, what you should commit yourself to. This is not only about this reward that you are going to have, but it's also about this particular direction being highlighted. And this in itself, it's also going to be a sign. What exactly do you need to do? What exactly do you need to follow? My gorgeous Libra, indeed. And you're also going to be thinking a lot about making some major commitments when it comes to your health. Okay, you're going to be thinking about these aspects of your life quite a lot. Maybe you're going to be thinking about changing your diet. Maybe you're going to be thinking about some kind of exercise. Maybe you're going to be thinking about making subtle changes, in order to make yourself a little bit healthier. You just need to go with this flow. Whatever you feel drawn towards, this is what your spirit is guiding you towards, that you need to kind of really give more of your energy, and then you are going to feel so much better within yourself. Please, please, please take these aspects of your life also very, very seriously. Not only you're going to feel so much happier when you're healthier, but you are going to have so much more energy in general as well. Hello, my gorgeous people. I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mug Collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mugs designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions, and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a Full Moon Fuel, a lunar inspired mug for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mugs, they are intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.